Modern Warfare 3 is releasing in about 4 days from now, and we have a lot of stuff happening before the release of this game. We have the final last couple updates here in MW2, new content being added, some upcoming MW3 reveals, early looks at zombies, new content, DLC, and much more. We're going to break it all down in today's video, but first up here, the Oni Operator Pack is finally in the store in MW2, but it costs 1100 COD points. It does include the main Oni Operator, the Bloody Percussionist finishing move, the M4 Dragonfly blueprint, which is pretty good overall, but, you know, most people were under the impression that this would be a free operator pack since PlayStation players last year got this and all the other combat packs for free as well. Now, apparently, this main one is going to cost money. Obviously, it's in the store right now. It costs money. But the other combat packs, the other Oni Operator skins we got each season, those will be added for free. No confirmation on that, obviously. But regardless, I still feel that this Oni Operator should be free for all players. I was even hearing that some PlayStation players who had the Oni Operator but switched to a different platform now have to buy the Oni Operator. And even though they're on the same Activision account, they don't just give them the Oni Operator for free under the same account, which that's kind of weird. Let me know down below what your situation is. If you had the Oni Operator before, you can't get it now. If you want to get it, you're not going to pay for it. Or if you'll just spend the 1100 COD points and you don't really care, let me know. Regardless, this should be free. It's not. It is what it is here. I'll be sure to update you guys on if the other Oni combat packs will be added, if those will be free for all players. We'll see very soon. Let me know down below your opinions on that. But next here, we have our first look at the upcoming Call of Duty Endowment Warrior pack in MW3, featuring a new Milsim operator codenamed Ben, which is pretty cool, 2 weapon blueprints, a vehicle skin, an emblem, call-on card, charm, and sticker. So this one is actually free for veterans or anyone in the military. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want more information on that. If you are serving, thank you for your service again. But, you know, this is a pretty sick bundle overall for all other players. It will cost probably around, you know, 2,000 COD points, whatever a normal bundle costs, 1,800 COD points, whatever it is. So it does look pretty sick. The gold and black look on the weapon blueprints are cool. You know, that's going to be cool to have in the game. And of course, all of those proceeds, or most of the proceeds, go to the Call of Duty Endowment to help veterans find jobs, which is good overall. But for some more stuff here with MW3, we have a super interesting leak about DLC in this game. So apparently DLC vests and streaks are supposedly coming later in MW3 season. So I find this pretty cool, honestly, because in the past, we've always kind of asked for more updates that don't just add MP maps and weapons, but add other equipment, perks, kill streaks, and it seems like they're actually doing that here with MW3. Now, some people might say, oh, they're just drip feeding us content. This should all be at the launch of the game, but, you know, that's not how DLC works. DLC comes out across the life cycle of a game, and you could have said that about any previous Call of Duty. Why is this releasing now? This could have came out earlier, but it's just not how it is. We get DLC content. I don't mind seeing stuff released later, as long as we have ample amounts of content to start off with here. I don't mind seeing stuff released later, right? And as the Ghost of Hope says, this is pretty cool. Vests are cool to get as DLC because it's about combining it with perks and stuff. Could freshen up the gameplay every season, which is true. New streaks will be nice as well, assuming they're good. Maybe attack dogs, a swarm, etc. So I like the idea. Let me know down below your opinions on that. Of course, if they deliberately delayed all of this content to release later on, and it could have easily been at the launch of the game, then that kind of sucks there. But overall, DLC works in that, you know, they're developing it after the launch of the game, and they plan it for future seasons. That's just how it is. And I don't know, seeing gameplay changed up with new streaks, vests, perks, stuff like that throughout the MW3 seasons sounds like a good idea to me. Let me know down below, though, your opinions on that. Now here for a pretty important update on new weapons and Season 6 Reloaded overall. So we talked about the Bruin and the FR556 being leaked out for MW2. Pretty credible sources for these weapons being added to MW2. Of course, we went through leaks about, you know, the existing Mastery Camos in MW2 being on the Bruin and the FR556. These weapons being added in Season 6 Reloaded for Warzone Mobile, and how that pretty much means it would be brought into MW2 as well. But it seems like here, these are officially going to be MW3 weapons. So in the official weapon blog post we got a couple days ago, which I covered on my channel in an in-depth video, we got the Bruin revealed, you know, LMG, exactly how it was. The Bruin MK9 is a fully automatic, air-cooled light machine gun chambered in 5.56. Support your team and pin down the enemy with a high fire rate and overwhelming covering fire. and the FR556 assault rifle. A 3-round burst bullpup AR, a well-placed burst can be extremely deadly at intermittent ranges. So overall, solid stuff there. I'm glad they're being added to MW3, but, you know, that pretty much disproves any extra Season 6 Reloaded update for MW2, because honestly, what would have been the main 2 parts of that Season 6 Reloaded update, the final update in MW2, it would have been the 2 weapons, right? Because we weren't expecting any extra MP maps. We weren't expecting any extra content other than the weapons and maybe some other cosmetics, right? And of course, that Captain Price's Revenge event would have been a big part of that Season 6 Reloaded update, but that just turned out to be a soul upgrade, which is cool, but, you know, a bit underwhelming. So seems like here, we're really not getting any major update for MW2. Now, Season 6 does last until December 5th, obviously, which is a month from now, right? So there's still a lot of time to have extra Season 6 content added to MW2, but with MW3 coming out in a couple of days, you know, is it worth it for IW to still release content for the season in MW2 when most people seemingly are switching over to the new game? I mean, what could they really add that will draw people back into this game? I mean, the weapons would have been great because, of course, these weapons would have been added to MW2. With the carry forward feature, they would also be usable in MW3 as well. So even though the weapons are added late, people could still use them in the new game. Unfortunately, that's not the case there, but that would have made sense. Overall, let me know down below, what do you think they could add for extra content? But other than that, it seems like MW2 is pretty much completely done with new content here. Besides for some remaining cosmetics added to the story, we're pretty much done with MW2 here, and we're moving straight into MW3, which is fine. MW2 was a decent year overall, but it's time for the new game here. But for MW3 as well, we have a lot of stuff happening very soon. We have 2 major reveals happening before this game comes out. The first one is probably going to be tomorrow during the day, which I'll cover on the channel. Cosmetic customization weapon camos for MP and zombies. Could this be the biggest weapon progression feature in Call of Duty history? We detail the immense multiplayer and zombies camo challenge and weapon mastery system for your MW2 and MW3 arsenal coming soon. So of course we went through a big leak about all the mastery camos in this game. This blog post will reveal all of those mastery camos. Now, they make it seem like there is a further feature here that'll make it the biggest grind ever. My suspicion is that there might be a top mastery camo to where you have to get Orion mastery camos on all of the MW2 weapons and also all of the MW3 weapons, and then you'll get that final, you know, super mastery camo for doing that on both games. That would be insane. We'll see very soon in that blog post. And next up there, another major reveal, Modern Warfare Zombies launch content overview. Join Operation Deadbolt, learning about the mission structure, your equipment and zombies field upgrades, acquisitions, schematics, axe tiers, rewards, and what to find during your deployments to the exclusion zone coming soon. This is going to be another big reveal as well, going through all MW Zombies content, what this game mode is all about. I'm definitely pretty excited for this here. I haven't covered it much on the channel. I'm waiting for more official information, gameplay, stuff like that. We'll be checking that out and covering it all on the channel when that gets revealed there. And on Zombies as well, we did get a bunch of leaks and reveals about some bosses here. Here's a boss that leaked out from an achievement. Really sick stuff overall. I mean, everything seems cool. We're getting the Wonder Fizz as well, other zombie stuff from, you know, the Dark Ether storyline, and Cold War Zombies features returning. But overall for me, I just want to see if the gameplay is actually fun, if it's engaging, if it's not boring to play, because, you know, they could add all Cold War features, perks, you know, weapons, all of that stuff. Like, they could add all of it, that's fine. But if it's not fun to play, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if there's Treyarch content there. If the core gameplay isn't engaging, it's not going to matter. And we saw this rumor as well about pay-to-win aspects appearing in MW Zombies, which is another concern as well. I mean, is it just going to be like the DMZ, you know, active duty slots? Will it be like DMZ where you spawn in with a UAV that you could only get from a bundle, right? I know there's ways to, you know, unlock that for free in the game by completing challenges now, but, you know, we'll see how exactly there are pay-to-win aspects added to Modern Warfare Zombies. If they're very minor, if they're major, and it creates a real unfair dynamic to where if you have money to get a ton of bundles, you have a clear advantage in Modern Warfare Zombies. You know, I don't want to say for sure because we don't know for sure what's happening there, but we'll see very soon. Definitely a concern of mine there. But overall, a lot of content being added here, revealed for MW3. The game's coming out in 4 days. We'll be going through a bunch of stuff here in the next couple days here, so be sure to subscribe for all that content. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.